Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for October 20th, 2016. It's about an hour and a half before the close. Just wanted to get this out quickly. The ES is right now up 850. Basically, we've seen that there's a lot of hopium about the ECB meeting tomorrow. You've also had the Googles of the worlds, the Facebooks acting great today. That's lent a bid to the market also. So you have the ES is up 850, NASDAQ underperforming, all because of Intel pulling down a lot of the tech stocks. NASDAQ only up 650. Russell up 970, was just up about 11, just coming in a little, sort of corresponding with a little sell-off in bonds here. You have the industrials up 770, up 70. The SPX up about 7 at the moment, and the transport's having a good day, up 61 in here, in spite of some weakness with some of the rail stocks. You have gold up 630, up again. Before you get too excited, just realize this has been an overbought rally in a bear market, and I'll show you a chart of that in a minute. Crude oil having a pretty good day, up 109. The dollar doing much of nothing in here. Gold just really having a bounce, not having to do with the dollar. You have the advanced decline up about 1480. It's been in that area most of the day, up about 1,000. You know, a little over 1,000 most of the day. VX going down again. The volatility index, natural gas today actually having a lousy day for once. You have the German DAX, which is represented by DE Dow and Thinkorswim, doing nothing. The Chinese market doing nothing. And, basically you've seen today just some positioning in front of the ECB tomorrow. So to give you an idea of where we are in here, this is how I look at the overall market. Number one in here, ESs. Before you go too crazy thinking we're going to just explode to the upside, realize we're right at resistance, right in this area over here on the left, and now we're overbought in the 78-minute. So definitely keep that in mind and how that's working in there. Fine, we might just explode, but the probability, at least this is what I try to teach to everyone, is when you're up against resistance and you're overbought, that to me is a recipe that the probabilities are that if you reach for something, you're going to lose money. Doesn't mean you won't go up tomorrow or the next day, but just temporarily, it seems like that's not what you should be doing. That's number one in here. Number two, I think that the market is going to be held hostage by the bonds. So if bonds sell off, I'm going to unlink these so you can see them. If bonds sell off or stay where they are, let's just say if they stay where they are in here, bonds are where they were in late May. Right there. That to me is like the ESs being down here. There were a lot of articles today about the cash levels of individuals is the highest that could be earmarked for investment, or the highest since 9/11/2001. But don't forget, there are a couple of things going on in here. That is saying that they could put that money somewhere. If the bond yields go up enough, or that means the bond market sells off, they might put that money in bonds, not in stocks. So don't think this is just a blanket reason to go long yet. So that's why I think the bonds are so important. If bonds stabilize, sure, we could have a big old year-end rally with all that cash. If bonds undercut here and go to where they were, let's say, the beginning of 2016, that could be a really scary thing, because remember where that S&P was the beginning of the year. 1850, 300 points lower. So I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm saying just keep that in mind. In fact, what I probably think is going to happen is that we're going to get a little undercut of this go to about 2080, then have a year-end rally, and then next year we'll see what happens. That's basically what I think might happen in here. To give you an idea about gold of what I'm seeing in here is if you were looking at a stock, like a $50 stock, and you saw a stock that was plummeting under its ATR trailing stop, everything I've been teaching, and you see it plummeting under here and it's working off the oversold condition in a really poor way, you'd be all over like, where do I short? For some odd reason, everybody loves to buy gold here. And I'm telling you, there's going to be a place to buy it, but to me, it's not when you have an oversold rally. So that's how I look at that. Just so you know, we still have, at least for the moment we have it, we have the $7 trial for 30 days. That includes the chat room where I'm on live from 9 to 10 in the morning. So you know we're doing a gold beta room that's going to be more expensive, but I'm on also in the afternoon 3 days a week, and we have a special 3-hour trade the close the third Friday of every month. We have premium videos that are a lot more in depth than what you're hearing now, and email alerts. I'm very proud of these, especially even today. I show index and futures charts. I always say that the market is led by the indexes and futures, and if you get a grasp of that, you know whether to lean long or short with the overall market. Because of the way the market acted this morning and last night, I posted stock trades. Guess what? 6 trades from the long side, and guess what? 6 out of 6 went up. And we're talking about they went up a lot. And so I'm pretty proud of how I lean toward what to show everybody as trades. But I'm telling you right now, and I'll show you a couple of them in a minute. Unusual option activity, I only show option activity when I think it's actionable now. I'm not going to post 100 trades and then you have to try to decide which one, and hope that one hits, or that you see 100, you have so many ideas, you don't pull the trigger on any. But then that news service, there are other ones that show hundreds at a time, then they brag about the one that hit. I'm showing only about 5 a week, and our success rate has been very, very high. But I just want to show you something about today. Stock trades and chart ideas. Some bullish ideas. Right here. This is from today. Go into these charts. CPRT, First Solar, MD, Schlumberger, SRYG, SAH. And then let me just tell you something. Look at Schlumberger today. These were published 2 hours before the opening. Go and check this out. I'm pretty proud of this. Schlumberger. That's Schlumberger today. How's that one look? First Solar. Showed this before the opening and also in the live chat this morning that this was a good idea. This stock is up 7% today. So I'm telling you, these stock ideas have really worked really well. So I hope everybody's enjoyed this video. I'm excited to share it with you. Looking forward to talking to you tomorrow. Have a great night.